It's time to put your health in your own hands. Get ready to learn from today's top health and wellness innovators and thought leaders on Optimal Health Radio. Now, here's your host.
Hi, this is Tammy Patzer, and I'm really excited to introduce today's guest, Carola Marina Sand. She is an evidence-based, natural-born life force energy healer with the gift to harness and transmit life force in nature to transform both living organisms and non-living materials anywhere in the world. Her abilities have been scientifically tested, measured, validated, and published in leading international peer-reviewed scientific journals, suggesting benefits in overall health, well-being, and improved quality of life. Carola is on a mission to make life better for everyone on every level, including physical, mental, emotional, as well as spiritual, to enhance quality of life by connecting them to the universal life force. Welcome, Carola.
Thank you.
So today, Carola, I'd really like to focus in on the topic that many of us know about, and that is fatigue. Sometimes we're just tired, and there's no wonder with all of the things that we do every day in taking care of our families and work, and just the general state of the world today is extremely tiring and stressful. So tell me more about fatigue.
Fatigue. Experts say that 10% of the people in the world are experiencing fatigue. And especially if you're a woman, you are more likely to experience fatigue. And according to the National Institute of Health in US, 1 in every 5 Americans suffer from severe fatigue that can interfere with their normal life. So it's really a big problem. And you might feel like you're tired during the day for no specific reason. Or you struggle to get up in the morning. You feel tired even though you have been sleeping all night. You're unable to concentrate, experience mental fogginess. And you often feel as if you have no strength left to do your normal daily things. You're like drained of energy, and you become lethargic. Your things to do list is long, and don't have any motivation to make it shorter. Just becomes longer and longer. So this is examples for when you are suffering from fatigue.
So
yeah.
In your own life, have you had issues with fatigue?
Yeah. I think I had almost all of this. I told you here, this unable to concentrate, drained of energy, and the things to do list very long. And it's easy to say I do it tomorrow because it's
So
no motivation. You don't have any strength to do your normal daily things, and this is what I suffered.
So what did you do to try to find out what the cause of all that was? Did you try different things to try to get more energy?
Yeah, I tried many different things, and nothing really worked. It was because when you feel this you're without energy, it's so difficult to do things. Everybody tells you do this and do this and do this, but without energy, it's so difficult. And this fatigue is often unexplained. If you don't have any medical issues, so the doctors also, they might have very difficulties to find the real reason to fatigue. So this is really, really, bad situation to find out what can cause it. some says that anxiety, depression, stress can cause fatigue, and yeah, but it was so hard to get out of it by yourself.
So, did you find a solution finally to help you with your fatigue?
That was when I got in contact with Guruji Mahendra Trivedi, and I heard about this Trivedi effect, and I got to experience the energy transmissions from him. This really, then something happened to me.
So
that was really good.
Describe that a little bit about what happened when you received your first energy transmissions.
I started to feel a deep, deep inner calmness, a profound inner joy and happiness, and this was really, I don't know how to explain it. It's difficult to explain because when you have been tired and all this, gone through all these experiences, and then suddenly you start to feel this inner joy and happiness and calmness, and your mind gets clear. You don't need so much sleep, and still you wake up full of energy. And it for me it felt like I didn't even know that a human being can feel this. That life actually can be this wonderful to live. It's like coming into a new world after you've been so without energy.
So it's kind of like when I don't know if you've ever worn glasses or not, but I've been in a situation where I needed glasses. And of course you go in and you get your eyes checked, and then they give you the new glasses and you put them on, and all of a sudden everything's really clear.
Yeah, it's exactly like this, but it's not your vision; it's in your brain. It's like your brain is waking up.
So in this experience with the energy transmissions, can you tell me a little bit more about what these energy transmissions are and why humans are affected in this way by them?
This energy transmissions. This energy is transmitted through powerful thought intention, and it connects human beings with their life source. So you also get connected with your inner guidance system, and this makes everything run in your life. And the good thing about this, when you have this fatigue and you don't have any energy to do anything. So the good thing was that when you receive these energy transmissions, you receive it during your sleep. So it doesn't involve any stress or effort from your side. So that was so amazing. People told me to do this and this and this, and I didn't have the energy. But just to get the energy transmissions during my sleep without doing anything, and then wake up with this clear mind and full of energy every morning.
So how long have you been involved with the Trivedi effect?
I've been now since 2011. Then I got my first energy transmission.
How did you first hear of Guruji Mahendra Trivedi?
It was I was searching for a very long time for something that could help me, and then suddenly I just saw this interview on my computer with Guruji Mahendra Trivedi, and I thought, wow, what is this? And when I listened to him, I was really surprised because he had all this evidence behind him, the scientific validated experiments that show energy really works. So this was really new for me, and I felt like this. I have to try it. This is something that can help me.
So you have also done the scientific experiments and been validated as being able to be a conduit for this life force energy. What type of experiments did you do?
I did this one with vitamin D3 and another one that was on the quality of life.
Vitamin D3 and the quality of life. And
yeah,
in those experiments, it showed that when you transmitted this energy, that the vitamin D3 effects improved under scientific conditions. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's true. And a lot, it's really, really big difference.
Wow, that's really phenomenal. So I'm looking at your website, and you recently did a blog post related to stress and about that you'd learned a lot in the discourses of Guruji Mahendra Trivedi related to the root cause of stress is uncertainty in our lives. Can you talk a little bit about what certainty and uncertainty means and how it does affect you? Especially, I imagine being fatigue would fall under that category, that you'd be tired because if you're constantly stressing out about being uncertain about things, I imagine that could really lead to a lot of just general tiredness.
Yeah, that's true. When normally we have so many things that's uncertain in our lives, so this makes us, you get a fear from future, what's going to happen, and it's really difficult to handle everything.
And then how do you know that you're connected to the divine? How does certainty and uncertainty work to help us understand that connection?
When you have this connection to divine, you have the trust in divine. So then everything gets certain in your life. You know that whatever happens, it's meant to be and it's going to work out. So you don't need to have this fear. It's just this fear is just leaving you because you have the trust that whatever happens, it's meant to be. It's good for you.
So when you talk about divine, are you talking about the creator, the God of our understanding, or if it's my understanding?
That's true.
So it's kind of like a light, and that when you're connected to the divine, you've got this bright light shining, and of course, when you're disconnected, there's darkness.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't want to live in the dark.
Yeah, it's like the lamp. When you turn off the disconnect the lamp to electricity, it's dark, and when you turn on the light, turn on the electricity, there is light. Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of
think about it like that.
Sense. So you actually work with people, and of course, because this is energy, you can work with people anywhere in the world. If somebody wants to connect with you and learn more about life force energy and how you might work with them, how can they do that?
Just go to my website, carolasfan.com, and have a look around. Look at the science there, and there are the programs, and there is also how you can contact me.
Okay. Yes, I see here that they can call. Of course, they can do Carola at carolasan.com. And I think the most wonderful thing about your website is that there's a lot of information on the website about the science that you've been involved in, and that Guruji Mahendra Trivedi has been involved in. So that's really good information, because there's a lot of scientific papers there if you're interested in that. And then it talks about the different programs and how you work with people and pets and children. And I think that's really phenomenal because this energy works with, again, people, children, pets. They've even done experiments on cells and on different minerals. There's literally been more than 4,000 experiments done related to this energy. So it's pretty phenomenal. And then, of course, you have your blog and other information. So that's Carola, CarolaSand.com, CarolaSand.com. And again, you can go there and find out all about Carola, about the science, the programs, read the testimonials, and get a better idea. But what I really know about this energy, life force energy, and Carola, and what everybody always says is it's something that you just need to experience for yourself, that you need to experience, and then you'll understand it a lot better than just having people talk about it or tell about it. And another thing, Carola has a very beautiful story in her blog about her journey as a life force healer. That would be a really good read if you're interested in a little bit more information about Carola's adventure. Before I let you go, Carola, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I can tell you about this, when I talked about this joy I feel and the real happiness that I'm experiencing now in my life since I met Guruji and the Trivedi effect. So Guruji says that the final objective of life is happiness. And this is possible for everyone. Everybody has that potential. And he also says that life is good and happiness is your birthright. I think this is really good because happiness, this is what's coming.
Oh, that's really beautiful. So I think that's a perfect way to leave this interview today, is that happiness is your birthright. Thank you, Carola Sand.
Yeah, thank you.
Go make it a beautiful day.
You've been listening to today's top health and wellness innovators and thought leaders on Optimal Health Radio. To get more solid health and wellness information, visit OptimalHealthRadio.com.